Welcome to DCL Talk Show, Division 2 discussion today. And as usual, every Tuesday we do Division 2 discussion. Okay, and I have uh, one of my best friends, Pradip, here. And also, I have a newcomer debuting today, Amar. Okay, so before I introduce uh, our analyst tonight, uh, what a fantastic games we had in Division 1 as well as in Division 2 this time. So it's going to be exciting week with our analysts walking through the games and covering all those. Okay, with that, let me welcome Pradip. Welcome to the show.
Thanks, Jagan. Yeah, so these games are getting more and more exciting as the weeks go by. As we get deeper into the season, I think teams are fighting for every point, so that's becoming evident. And the matchups are looking good as well. So that is probably the reason why we're seeing a lot of close games. And having said that, welcome Amar to DCL Radio. I know this is your first time, so just take it easy and enjoy the show while you're explaining what's going on. Welcome.
Okay,
Sure.
welcome to the
Yeah,
show,
thank
Amar.
you.
Okay,
Thank you. Thank
so
you. Thank you, Pradip.
before even we start our show, Amar, can you talk us about your team? So and we can after that we'll jump into the games.
Sure. Thanks, Jagan and Pradeep, for inviting me to this digital radio show. This is our first time. This is my first time, joining a show like this. Really appreciate you both in welcoming me. Um, yes, this is Amarnath, captain of Racha Riders. This is not a new team. We have been playing different tournaments, Michigan Cup and different tournaments, Colors Cup, different FCC tournaments, and we also run. Me and Anwar, we both run along with Naresh Arkat from Hawks. So we three of us run a tournament called Friends Cup for the last 3 years, and it is going to start this week. From this Thursday as well. Our first game is going to start this week. Yeah, we are continue the legacy. We'll see how it goes this season. And coming to the team, this is a new team for DCL for sure, and everybody knows. And we have got some new players playing, entirely new in Michigan. And we have some experienced players also in the team. We have Sai Charan Poluri, and we have Gaurish, not to mention we have Nishant too. There are a good number of players, who have a good experience in playing Michigan cricket, especially with the T-ball. Yeah, so far I think we are doing pretty good in this season. Yeah, definitely. The team is hungry to win more games and go into the playoffs.
Fantastic. It's good to see a new team performing well. It's always they bring a lot of excitement into the league. With that, we will quickly jump into our show. So the first game of the night is Gujarat Warriors versus Stallions. Praddy, your thoughts on this game? It's it's though it looked one-sided. If you take out 61 from Gopal, it's a even contest. That's what I felt. Okay, what do you say?
Yeah, I mean, everybody needs a star on their side, the X factor, right? That we talked about. Uh, to me, regardless, I think it was a one-sided game. Uh, and it almost looks, the scorecard looks like Gujarat Warriors had a field day with Stallions bowling, and it almost looks like a IPL scorecard, right? 175, 175 in 25 overs. That's a lot of runs. 6+ runs an over average. Gopal obviously being the standout batsman for Warriors, scoring 62 out of 52 balls. I mean, that's a pretty good strike rate with only 2 4s, no 6s. And the top 6 guys, right, delivered, got the game going and got the team to the total that it has. They got some good partnerships between Sukun, Gopal, Gopal, Sudeep scoring 23. It's good to see Sudeep back in the game. I think he was injured for a while. So it's good to see Sudeep back playing. Sukun scoring 15, Sudeep scoring 23 or 26, Akshay scoring 11. So yeah, the top 6 guys, Bhavin scoring 22 or 15 balls. That's a pretty good clip, strike rate. And then eventually Kevin scoring 12. So almost everybody scored double digits with the exception of 2 guys, getting Warriors to 175. Not a lot to write here about the bowling. The only good economical bowler, relatively speaking, is Mohammad Murtaza. 5 overs, 24 runs, 1 wicket for 4.8 economy. Everybody else was 6+, obviously, because of the scorecard, as we know. Stallions batting second. They were, any team that's put to chase 175, in my view, is probably demoralized even before they get into the crease, right? You got a daunting task ahead of you. You cannot take any easy balls. You have to go from the get-go. And unfortunately, that's the side that, you end up losing wickets. You're taking risks, and that's evident in the scorecard. So the good news is they had 3 guys who got to double digits along with extras. The other thing that I noticed for, let's see, 18 extras, well, that's not bad compared to 175. Yeah, so both teams looked like they had a disciplined bowling in the terms of wides, but these guys, Stallions, crumbled to the pressure, obviously. Ahmed scoring 19, Mohammad Omer scoring 26. It does look like they missed a few guys, Rehan scoring 12, but chasing 175, I'm not sure, regardless of who's on the roster. Unless and until you get a great start, it's hard to kind of compete with that type of scorecard.
Yeah.
Bowling
See,
for Warriors, yeah.
I
Go
doubt
ahead.
even Warriors after scoring 175, the same team is chasing that 175. I doubt they they'll chase that one.
Agreed.
Yeah.
100%. 100%. There's no doubt. Because the chasing team, chasing that type of daunting total is hard, regardless of who you are. Chintan getting 3 wickets for 10 runs. We have Bhavin taking 3 wickets for 17 runs, and then Kevin taking 2. The others contributing with 1 each, Gopal and Urmil. So yeah, so I think if you look at the scorecard, right, it's they lost wickets constantly. There was really no pressure, with the exception of maybe the 6-wicket partnership. There was 22 runs. Outside of that, there was no real partnership there. So yeah, that's a hard run to chase, total to chase, regardless of who you are. Obviously, Stallions got some work to do on the bowling front. Hopefully, they'll get their guys back and focus on restricting the total against the team that bats against them. Better luck next time. But chasing 175, it's hard. I mean, look, it's not IPL. Obviously, you don't have the 360-degree score, right? So you only have a restricted amount of area that you can score runs from. So yeah, hard loss for Stallions. Great win for Gujarat Warriors. Obviously, that's gonna bring a lot of confidence into the roster, and hopefully they can keep the momentum going. Thanks, Jagan.
Okay. The next game of the night is Thunderbolts versus Spartans. It's completely, I thought, as expected. Thunderbolts won this game. What do you say, Amar?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, Jagan, definitely. It's a pretty A good game for Thunderbolts for sure. They've got some decent partnerships. If you look at the um, Guru Nandan Sambandham and Mithilesh Jagannathan, they built a good partnership in the middle order. So I think these kind of partnerships, builds the you know builds the runs, and it builds the partnerships and brings the score on the board. So and also not only these two, if you look at Deepak Bhaskaran, he does the all round performance in most of the games for Thunderbolts.
Correct.
Um, yeah, so yeah, Deepak Bhaskaran, I think he also played for like 15 balls and he scored 9 runs. But Gurunandan and Mithilesh, they did a fantastic job here and built that partnership. And you look at those three guys. Those three guys, scored almost like 50 runs. Out of 89. And look at those extras. If you look at those extras, they've got 11 extras. And the surprising thing for Spartans is, if you look at their bowling, there's this guy called Gautam Raju Raula. So he bowled 3 overs and he got 14 dot balls and he gave only 4 runs. I'm surprised, when I see, these kind of bowling figures, and that bowler didn't finish, the complete spell, like, 5 overs. And so those kind of things, I think we have to, not only this team, every team need to think about it. Like, whoever is bowling, with these figures, I think we have to give them the complete, spells. I don't know what happened, maybe, he bowled like at the end of the, like, maybe he started around 15 or 16 overs, but, he deserves to bowl five complete overs, in my opinion.
Either he's a new entry into the team, or this team
Mm-hmm.
has a lot of inconsistency in the bowling, so they are just trying everybody. If you look at I think what seven bowlers bowled.
Yeah, 7
Okay,
bowlers bowled. Yeah,
so
yeah,
it's like they are trying everything and suddenly something clicked. That's how
something.
that's how I see it. Either this guy is a new guy, they don't know his potential, or
Mm-hmm.
very inconsistent bowling lineup where they are trying everybody and one clicked that day.
Right,
So
probably,
that's
yeah.
how I see it, from the
Mm-hmm.
distance. I haven't
Mm-hmm.
seen the guy, but I'm just giving you my thoughts. That's all. Sorry.
Right, right. No problem.
Yeah.
That's what I thought too. But um, yeah. When it comes to Spartans, yeah, except Hiren, see, if you see the difference between Thunderbolts and Spartans here, there's no partnership, that supported Hiren Patel here. So he scored 22 in the middle order, and there is no support for him, from either of those batsmen, any of those batsmen. And I think that's why they lost, like, 69 all out. Um, you know, yeah, the partnerships, yes, definitely, especially in DCL, partnerships brings the matches back and, brings the victory too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, yeah. And when it comes to bowling, yeah, Deepak, as usual, he bowled 4 overs and 17 darts and he gave 9 runs, which is good. And Gautam Subramanian, yeah, he did a fantastic job too. Yeah, I think it's a good win, and this win brought Thunderbolts to the top of the table in their pool.
Yeah. Adding Raghu to the lineup is a great addition for them. Who's a senior pro and he played with Pokeries, and he knows in and out about T-ball. So that's always going to help them. And see, another interesting thing is, I don't know what kind of name is that. Akshay 18. Okay, I never
Will Who's that? Oh, yeah, that one. Okay. The opening batsman.
Akshay, yeah, Akshay 18. I never heard anybody having a number like that. My name is Jagan, but I never had any numbers to that. So yeah, that's a funny thing. Okay, is there anything you want to add? And can we go to next game?
No, you mentioned about Raghu, right? Raghu who plays for Pokeries.
Yeah,
Is he
Avinash
playing
Raghu.
in
Yeah, Thunderbolts now. Yes, Avinash Raghu.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's playing. Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Mm.
Okay,
So
okay.
yeah, that's what he's adding a lot of value to that team. He's
hmm
performing with the bat, with the ball. So
Right. Yeah, I think yeah, it's definitely a good win for Thunderbolts. Congratulations, guys.
okay, the next game of the night is Vikings versus MI Rangers. Um, what a close game. It's like you have a game in your hand, but you ended up losing. Okay, what do you
Yeah,
say,
it,
Freddy?
yeah. No, I was shocked to see the scorecard. I think I would chalk this up as an upset. Um, I think I picked Rangers to win this one. Obviously, no disrespect to Vikings. I don't know most of the guys in that team, but uh, that's a great win for Vikings, definitely. Because my Rangers is a pretty good team in my mind. And the good news is they held up, right? The pressure under pressure, uh, defending 90. They were getting close. They were 4 runs away from getting the needed runs, and they had plenty of overs to score it in. So good wins for Vikings for sure. Uh, Bad loss, I want to say, for Rangers. I think this is a game they could have won, but regardless, that's why you play the game. You know, the result, the winner and the loser is decided on the field and not away from the field. So that's a good thing. Vikings, good game. Looking at the batting of our Vikings, the two guys here scored runs, right? If you look at the scorecard, Weibar is the lone ranger on this side, scoring 30 runs of 42 balls, and Durga Prasad scoring 11. But outside of that, it's twos, threes, fours, and fives. Surprisingly, 22 extras. I think this is the game that both teams bowled lots of extras. But regardless, there was no real meaningful partnerships until the seventh wicket. I think was 23 runs. But outside of that, they were losing wickets every 10, 3, 4, 5, 10 runs. Um, yeah, so they could have, I think, put a little bit more runs on board with a few more double-digit scores, but unfortunately that didn't happen for the Vikings. Looking at the bowling side for Rangers, Siddharth Ragala taking 4 wickets, Praveen Kumar Reddy taking 2, the rest contributing with 1 each, and that's for 2 guys, Manish and Ranjit. So that's how many is that? 2 runouts. That's not good either. Yeah, 2 runouts. So oh wow, Vaibhav got run out too. Yeah, so that's a runouts are bad in my view. Even though I'm a major culprit of that. um, regardless, it was. I think 90 is a good score. Anytime you get to 90, I think it's a score that you can definitely defend, and that looks like what happened here. But Rangers batting, we had 3 guys score. That's actually not bad. Siddharth Ragala's all-round performance, it looks like. 20 runs. Jitendra scoring 21 of 32. Vineet scoring 17 of 21. But once that what was that? Let's see here. Vineet getting out. Yeah, 75 for 5. After that, it was a parade, losing 5 wickets for 11 runs. That is what did MI Rangers in. So they had the game in hand. This was a game they should have won and could have won. Even looking at the scorecard and the position they were in, 75 with 16 overs, and losing 5 wickets for 11 runs, that is not acceptable. So I'm sure they have some things to look at. And Jitendra actually got out on ninth wicket. I think he would have stayed. The game might have been over. But regardless, it was a hard chase for MI Rangers. Hopefully, they'll figure some things out and play some matured innings, because at the end of the day, when you get that close, you got to close the games. And it looks like Jitendra didn't do it. He got out. And definitely the tailenders could have supported. And look, we're not, they're not asking tailenders to score 10 to 15 runs. They're only asking them to score 4 runs. And if you're unable to do that, then that's really disappointing. I'm sure these guys will dig deep next time when they're in this position. Hopefully they can win some of these close games down the road.
Okay. See, I don't know whether you observed it or not, Pradi. This is what I saw. I mean, I liked it. If you look at Manish Reddy Gadepalli, okay, he bowled 4 overs, which is 24 deliveries, correct?
Yeah.
Out of 24 deliveries, 21 are dot balls.
Wow.
Okay, so he bowled 4 wides, and in the remaining, he only gave 6 runs, 7 runs, something like that.
7 runs.
7
7
runs.
runs.
Okay,
Yeah.
whereas it's the same thing on the other side. DP. Look at the DP's bowling figures.
That's right.
Okay,
that's a good catch.
so
yeah.
24 plus 3.
22.
So
Yeah.
So
6
22
wides.
dots
Wow.
out of 27 or 26 balls, or 27 balls.
Yeah. 27 balls.
27 balls,
Wow.
22 dots is a great thing.
Yeah.
Regardless of, but yeah, you have to bowl the other balls also really good. But I liked that stat. Basically, that many dots means they might have created a lot of pressure on the batsman. So, so it is.
No, yeah, I completely missed the bowling stats for these guys, the Vikings. So yeah, it looks like
Recently I got interested in number of dots, so that is the reason I'm closely observing those.
No, I'm glad you did, because I'm completely missed it. That's a great catch, a great observation though. That's impressive.
So kudos to both these bowlers. Okay.
Yeah, and even Shrikant too, same figures, right? 4 overs, 11 runs, 3 wickets, 0 wides, 1 no ball. 17 dot balls, right? That's a pretty good number too. Yeah.
No, I'm not saying this. I'm only looking at the best. Okay, among those lineups.
So I have to mention this. The bowling from Vikings. We played against Vikings. I think we played the second or third match, and I don't remember exactly. But you see this Ganesh Punukollu.
Mm-hmm.
He bowls. I think he's a spinner. He has this action, a different action. Like you will have to wait, keenly observe the ball. He's a tricky bowler. In this entire team, I would say he's a very tricky bowler. Yeah, Ganesh Punukollu.
That's an interesting observation, and it's a point to be noted by all other teams from Division 2 who are going to play against this team.
Right. Ganesh Punukollu. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Tricky bowlers are always difficult in DCL. So
yeah.
Okay. So with that, let's quickly jump into our next game: SSK versus Strangers. Amarnath, your thoughts on this game?
I have to mention this SSK team. I went to do an umpiring for SSK versus local boys, and these guys were tremendous. SSK, they have the discipline, to bowl straight. For that match especially, when I was umpiring, they're bowling straight to straight. No extras, very limited number of extras. But I'm surprised here when they bowled almost like 14 extras here. But this team is a very disciplined team, Jagan. And when it comes to their batting, they even though they lost some early wickets, the top order, Akshat Chandan, Channa, and Venkat Reddy, Bala, these are pretty decent top order batsmen.
Yeah,
Even though they
I'd say
lost,
I personally like Akshay Chanda. He's very good. Yeah.
he's very good. He can clear the ball outside the boundary. So yeah, he's those three batsmen. They're really good. Even though they lost their top order, if you look at those middle order, and especially Sai Shriya here, oh my God, he got four sixes here. Oh my God, that's cool. That's pretty. And he got a 250 strike rate. I think it's a new addition to this team. It seems Sai Shriya. Uh, did he play in SSK before, or is he a new addition?
Let me check quickly. So you can continue. I'll get you the stats. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I think he's tremendous here. He got four sixes and one four, which is like 28 runs there then itself. So he got only two singles then.
No, Sai is not new.
Sai is
I
not
know
new.
him.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah. So I think they've got a decent score here, 124. Stingers, I think Stingers bowled 18 extras with three no balls and 15 wides, which is which I don't expect from Stingers, at least because I know how Stingers play. I've been playing with them for the past 5 or 6 years with Stingers. Um, And looks like Jagan Velusamy, looks like he's not bowling much these days. I think he got some injury. He just bowled 2 overs, I guess. I heard that he got some injury to his hand. So that's why he's not bowling much, and he's not playing much also this season um, uh, for Stingers this year. Uh, and if you go to the Stingers batting, except Anand Yadav, you know, I don't think anyone supported Anand Yadav to build a partnership here. And, I think that clearly says the last wickets. I think Sridhar supported him a little bit in the middle order. Sridhar, if you look at Sridhar, he played 24 balls and scored 5 runs. He tried to support Anand here, but unfortunately, after they both got out, I think it's a cakewalk for uh, SSK. It seems
Yeah. It's pretty much dominated by
it's pretty
SSK.
much
So
dominated.
yeah.
Yeah. So and SSK, I think they finished this in 19.2 overs, and looks like they are second in the table for their pool. And I have to mention this. Manjunathan and Lingappan Dakshinmurthy. These two guys, they have a good bowling action, and they can bowl wherever they want on the pitch. I'm this is what I saw when I went to umpiring. They are bowling easily, and they can do. They are their pillars for bowling on their side for SSK.
Good. That's a nice
Yeah.
observation. Yeah.
hmm Yeah.
Okay. So with
But
that, can
that's easy win for SSK.
yeah.
Congratulations, guys.
Okay. The next game of the night is Punjab Scorpions versus Thunderbolts. Punjab Scorpions are in most of the games they're almost there, but they are not there. What do you say, Pradip?
Yep. And they need to learn how to close games.
Yeah.
That's they've struggled with. I think that comes with experience. So some of these guys have played before, but most of them are relatively new. So they'll figure it out as they go. But I like how competitive they stay. I mean, if you look at the scorecard, I don't know, almost every game they've remained competitive. Maybe there might be one game they were not, but yeah. So these guys they have a bright future. Hopefully, the experience from this season will help them. I think this was a game that we expected Thunderbolts to win. It looks like they held up their end of the bargain, even though they made it a little too close for comfort, I think. For Punjab Scorpions batting first, uh, they have 4 guys scoring 10 plus runs, which is always a good sign. But I see Inderpreet and Satvir scoring 10 and 11 on the back end, with Mandeep Singh scoring 22, Manjinder Gill scoring 21. I think these are the same guys who are scoring runs for them, which is a good sign. But you're not going to have your key players score runs every single game, so the other guys need to step up, and I don't see that happening here. So in this case, look at the average. Thunderbolts were a very disciplined unit. They only gave up 3 extras. That is unheard of. 70 total. I usually expect 5 to 10 in that range, but giving away only 3 runs, I think, was a pretty good bowling lineup there. On the bowling side for Scorpions, actually not Scorpions, it was Thunderbolts. Deepak taking 3 wickets, 4 overs. That's another 19 dot balls to Jagan, going back to your stats. Lokesh is another guy, stingy, 12 runs, 1 wicket. Vinod Kumar Ganeshan taking 2 wickets for 20 runs. That's 37 balls, 20 runs. That's interesting. That's a lot of runs, so it looks like he got hit for a few boundaries maybe. Riaz Kareem's taking 2 wickets for 9 runs there. So that was a pretty good bowling lineup, I think. 3 runs extras. That's a very disciplined bowling. Kudos to Thunderbolts for wrapping up Scorpions for 70. Scorpions obviously. Sorry, go ahead.
No. I got a text from Avinash. So when Amar called him Raghu, and he was like, don't call me Raghu. Pokeris have there's another guy by name Raghu. Call me Avinash. So, I was smiling.
you know what, Jagan, that's what I think. Like, when you said Raghu, I was, what Avinash mentioned, I was thinking about the same Raghu that Avinash mentioned.
Okay. No.
Yeah.
This is Avi. Everybody calls him Avinash. I'll call him Avi of Pokeris. Avi of Pokeris. That's how I used to call him. Now I have to call Avi of Thunderbolts. Okay. Good. Sorry. Pradip, sorry.
No worries. No.
Yeah, I could not stop myself there.
Yeah,
So.
no, that's fine. It's your host. You're the host, right? So you can do whatever you want. Yeah. So these guys, Thunderbolts started really shaky. If not for that partnership between Riaz and Mithilesh, they would have lost this game. And the extras on this side, 13 extras for Punjab Scorpions. They made the game interesting, obviously, but they couldn't finish it up, right? In the end, they needed that one breakthrough in that partnership. That's a 37-run partnership that took them home, really. That's what the difference was in this game. Otherwise, they lost wickets constantly, Thunderbolts did. Kudos to Scorpions for putting the pressure on these guys. They almost brought it home. Almas Khan taking 2 wickets. Manjinder Gill, the pick of the bowlers with 4. Harsh Panjala taking 1 wicket. The others contributed with stingy kind of somewhat, but 13 extras I think was the difference. 10 run more, right? That makes a big difference in a low total game. Congrats to Thunderbolts for wrapping this up. Kudos to Riaz and Mithilesh for bringing this game home. That partnership, one of those guys goes early, the game's over. I think Thunderbolts could have easily lost this game. Hopefully they'll learn from this win. Close games, hopefully that's a good thing. But Punjab Scorpions, keep doing what you guys are doing. Learn from your mistakes, and hopefully you will win the next close one.
Okay, the next game of the night is Punjab Lions versus Marvels. Punjab Lions won as expected, but I never expected this game to be this close. Your thoughts, Amar?
I was about to say that. You grabbed my lines, Yeah.
Jagan has a tendency to do that. He steals everybody's thunder.
so, 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 sorry about that.
Yeah,
No, go
Continue.
ahead. We're just messing with
yeah,
you.
yeah. But yes, when I was when I saw that this match is going to happen, and I was clearly thinking that Punjab Lions is going to win this match. But I think we have to say kudos to Marvels, the way they fight it back, the Punjab Lions. Both teams actually, if you look at their opening, the top order, the opening batsmen, Preet Paul, Sukhpreet, they've got a decent start. Even on the Marvels, a very good start, not even decent, and they've got a very good start, from both teams. So I think Punjab Lions, they started with a partnership of 37 runs. The first wicket, the top order partnership. Um, More than 37, I would say. It's 43, 54 runs. Yes, 54 runs of partnership. And, on this side, it's almost like 45, 44 runs of partnership, which is which is a game changing, batting in the second innings and losing no wicket. And if you're doing 44 runs partnership, um, definitely it creates more pressure on the bowling side. But Thunderbolts, Punjab Lions. I think Punjab Lions, came back and got some good wickets here in the middle order for Marvels. Looks like Gurpreet Singh has got 3 wickets, and Guri Thiwana, he got 2 wickets. I think it's a good decent um, good decent bowling. Even though both teams bowled some extras, which are equal again. Marvels bowled 15 extras, and Punjab Lions bowled almost like 14 extras. Yeah, this is like Jagan said. This is definitely a good fight from Marvels. Um, yeah, but uh, it's a win for Punjab Lions. I think Punjab Lions is continuing their win streak for the season. They 1 second. They are what? They're I think in the top 3, top 2, I guess, on the
Did they
points
lose
table.
any game yet? I thought they won all the games.
They won all the games. Yes,
Yeah,
I don't think they lose any games. I think they're at the top.
yeah.
Second, I guess. First is Thunderbolts, and I think they're in the second place now
Mm-hmm.
on their division. Yeah, but again, good job on that Punjab Lions. Congratulations, and kudos to Marvels. It's a very good fight. Very good fight, Marvels.
Okay. Technically, Punjab Lions played only 4 games and they won all 4 games, whereas Thunderbolts, they lost 1 game, but they ended up gaining a bonus point there. Otherwise,
Mm-hmm.
technically, it is Punjab Lions who are at the top. Okay. With that, we'll, actually, Avi sent another text. I wanted to read out and I thought of giving one of my personal experience, but um, you know because we are running out of time, so I'm not reading that one. It's a very funny one, but when I meet Avinash, I will definitely tell you the story. Okay, the next game of the night is KECC versus Royal Honkars. Actually, Pradi, I thought Krishna will be he I thought he'll rag me for entire week after this game. Somehow he's very silent. Okay. Okay,
I'm
he's
surprised he
silent.
hasn't done it either.
Yeah, it's a very surprise to me. Okay, your thoughts on this game?
Yeah, so
I
this
mean,
was
and
a game.
Pradi, can I call you? Shame on
Yeah,
you
why?
for losing this game.
Yeah, I know. Well,
Krishna played that game.
yeah, well, it's The funny part is every week we have 14, 15 guys available, right? So Tejas has a different set of problems, which is picking the 12. And in this game, the availability, we were only 11 guys available. So he had to play. It doesn't matter who he played with, but we didn't do a good job here on this game. Our batting completely collapsed. There were two guys in double digits, Sirish and Mahesh. If not for that last wicket partnership of 17 runs, we would have been all out by less than 40, right? 40, 45, whatever. So, it seems like the last wicket guys somehow seem to find the motivation to score runs because this is not the first time it has happened. But kudos to Sirish for scoring 10. Kudos to Mahesh for scoring 10. Snehal sticking it out there in the end, scoring that 17 runs in the last wicket. That was a good partnership, I thought. Unfortunately, the others didn't contribute too much here. And we have some problems in the middle order. I think we need to work on that. We need to fix that. As we start getting deeper into the season, we're going to be playing a lot of good teams. We need to tighten this up a lot more, I think, because our batting has been very inconsistent, and we have some work to do. There's no doubt. On the bowling side, these guys did a pretty good job bowling us out. Let's see, Dhanraj taking 4 wickets of 5 overs, 14 runs. We had Sanjay Patil taking 3 wickets and everybody else contributing a wicket each. So that was a good thing. And the other thing is 14 extras. That is definitely not something that is definitely something you guys need to work on for Hunkars. Because the total could have been a lot less. It didn't matter in the end, but there might be some close games. And, even this game was a little closer, too close for comfort, I think. In the end, they kind of brought it home. But Hunkars batting second. They had the same thing, 2 guys scoring double digits here, Shrikant and Sanjay. Obviously, they didn't lose a lot of wickets in the end, but they had a decent partnership but let's see here. Actually, no, first wicket partnership was 18 runs and that's it. But yeah, KCC, I personally believe we're a better bowling side, and Amar, I'm sure we'll be playing you sometime. So, but long story short, without giving too much away, we came close, and we seemed, and that's what I'm really proud of our team is we fight till the last ball is bowled, last run is scored, and the energy of the younger guys, right? These are kids right out of college. It is what really is exciting for me personally, because they play with a lot of energy. The fielding is great. Everybody takes their catches, and that's really fun to watch for me personally. So, yeah, we have some work to do on the batting side, but this was a game that we brought it close in the end. We didn't bring it home, but we made it interesting. So, kudos to our guys, KCC guys. So, hopefully, we'll learn from this and come out stronger.
Okay. Thumbnail is going to be shame on Pradip, Krishna won. Okay.
Yeah.
This week.
Go ahead.
Okay. And see, before I go to next game, before start of this game, Dark Horses was a Rebels Cricket Club. I got a call from Pankaj, Dark Horses captain, and he said, Empire came in shorts. Okay, he's not following the dress code set by DCL. Okay.
Oh,
so
really? I was wearing shorts too last game.
Okay. So basically, technically, if you look at the umpires they are not professional umpires. They are part of a team. Okay. It's like when you are playing a game, if you come in shorts, nobody will allow you. Okay. We have a strict rule about that. In the same way, He's another player, but only coming there to umpire the game. So they have to follow that strict rule
True.
of dress
Right.
code.
Right.
Okay,
Mm,
and let me tell you very strongly. I don't know what is going to happen if a captain objects that, I don't want this umpire, and committee has um, how to react is something even committee doesn't know other than
yeah.
fining.
Now,
But what is
is
the
it
use
in the
of
rule
fining?
book
Yeah, it's a dress code is there in the rule book. You're not allowed. Player
for
is not
umpires?
allowed. It's not clearly
No.
mentioned, but the umpires are
Yeah.
also part of a playing group. It's not like
Yeah,
we are getting
but there is,
players from outside.
yeah, I can split hairs here, right? You have to specifically say umpires cannot wear shorts. I don't care who the umpire is, because
So
I
I need to
wore
check that
shorts.
one. So
Yeah,
let me. I have to check that one because I'm making a
yeah,
statement here, but because I
yeah.
know the dress code that we set for players, but I don't know whether we
Mm.
specifically mentioned about um, about
Umpires.
umpires.
Yeah,
Okay, so I
yeah,
need to check that one, but I'm damn sure. You know, logically speaking, umpires. We are getting umpires who are players of this league, so they have to follow that dress code. And
yeah,
after
yeah. I mean,
saying that, after
yeah.
saying that, I don't know how anybody can react if the umpire is objected and he's, if captain says I'm not playing with this umpire. Okay, what
Well,
can anybody do?
ask the captain to give him a pair of pants. Um,
Oh, okay.
Seriously, so I mean, if it's not in the rule book, you cannot enforce that. One, two is I am taking time out of my personal life, volunteering for the umpiring. Unless somebody pays me, I'll wear a pant, right?
No,
To
no, 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 no.
umpire.
You cannot say like that. You cannot say like that because, okay, uh, nothing is voluntary job in DCL. Other
Yes,
than
it is.
committee, nothing is volunteer. You're playing for a team. You're also responsible for umpiring. As simple as that.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so
Yeah, let's see if it's in the rule book. If it's not, there's no way you're gonna enforce it.
yeah, code. I could not find anything with when I typed
Umpires.
umpires. Um,
Yeah,
maybe my search bar is not working fine, but definitely I'll find out the rule. I'll send it to you.
yeah.
Okay,
Because I'm a culprit. I wore shorts last game I umpired, so
okay. So which is
I'll
technically
be
not
guilty of the charge.
definitely not
Yeah.
allowed. Okay,
Okay.
the sponsor and committee recommended clothes must be worn during the game. In case of no official clothing, any cricket appropriate clothing may be worn. That itself is a wrong. A player cannot wear a white t-shirt or pants during the match. No player is allowed to play with shorts in an official DCL game. Players must wear shoes in official DCL game. Okay, they haven't clearly mentioned about
Yeah.
umpire, but definitely that's something I'll recommend committee to add that word clearly,
Yeah.
or
Yeah. Definitely.
send a message to the league saying that it is allowed or not allowed, something like that. Clarity
Yeah.
should be given on that one.
I agree.
Okay, but
Yep.
definitely umpire coming there in knickers and in swimsuits is not a good good thing
Well,
for the league. Okay.
I agree on the perception side of things, but there is no way you're gonna enforce it if somebody wears a shorts like I did.
I do understand, but today, if that is allowed, tomorrow, somebody standing there in swimsuit, yes, you have to allow. Okay,
Yeah.
which brings,
Absolutely. Bathing
which shows
suit.
the bad side of DCL.
Or you can publicize it as bathing suit umpires.
Yes. What if it is very hot and I remove my shirt and I'm on my banyan, or without shirtless?
Yeah.
It's not specified in the rule book. Do you allow an umpire to stand bare? No,
Well, now you're going really
too
down
deep.
a rabbit hole.
Okay, so let's stop it here. Okay, the next game of the night is Dark Horses versus Rebels Cricket Club. Amar, your thoughts on this game?
Yeah, I think it's the surprising thing, from both the teams, especially from Dark Horses here, is they bowled 34 extras.
That's not surprised.
Yeah, that is 30, not 34,
Uh,
38 extras, I would say.
Okay, that's called indiscipline.
Wow.
Okay, okay,
And
Wow.
and they, let me tell you this, Jagan. We played with Dark Horses, the match before last week, not this week, last before week. They bowled decently. I think they bowled only uh, 4 or 5 extras. That's it. Uh, and we were surprised, because we bowled almost like 14 to 15 extras that match.
wow,
We
38
really,
is
yeah, 30 is too
ridiculous.
much,
Yeah,
ridiculous. Yes.
And guess who the culprit is?
you
Pankaj.
know, Pankaj Watts gave 14 whites and one no
Yeah.
ball. Wow, and
Yeah.
uh, the top two bowlers ended up giving 14 plus 8, which is what, 24?
Yeah.
No,
22
22.
22. Yeah.
22. Yeah,
and one no ball too. Pankaj bowled a no ball. Surprising because
yeah,
he's a pretty consistent bowler.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
So that's
sorry,
that's
go ahead.
that's more, yeah, that's more surprising. And I have to tell this thing, I didn't play the Dark Horses match. So one of my teammate, Raj, Raj, he came to, he lived close by. So he came back and he told about Pankaj. I've never seen a captain like this. Like, he's cool, he's determined, and you know he doesn't appeal to the umpire, which he thinks, it's out. Like, if the ball going outside the leg stamp, he knows that it's going outside the leg stamp, and he doesn't appeal for it. You know what I'm saying here, Jagan. So he's
Yeah.
very cool. That's what he means. You have never seen a
Yeah.
captain
So,
like
so
Pankaj.
Pankaj Watts is a senior most pro in this league, and
Hmm.
every year he brings in a team which consists of players from UFM or something like that. And
Hmm.
every year the playing 11 is almost totally different every
Okay.
year,
Okay.
because
Yeah.
people come, people leave, people come, people leave. But Pankaj is the one who every year, you know, he gathers
Hmm.
those 11 and comes and plays only DCL. He don't play in any other league. So
Oh,
that's why
okay.
I have highest regard for him.
Okay.
Respect.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I didn't see him, but when Raj told me that, about him, I was like, oh, okay, I have to see him. Maybe we'll play again, Pankaj bhai, sometime in the season. Um, and if you look at this Prashant Burugupalli, he's our player. He plays for us. In different tournaments. We
Mm-hmm.
we are playing for last 5 6 years. We asked him to play. He said, he's not playing any tournaments. He's mainly concentrating on the leather ball tournament now. Because he started playing here. We're gonna question him. No, I'm just kidding. But he's our opening batsman. Prashant Burgpalli. Yeah, we are missing him for sure. He's definitely a good batsman who can turn the game upside down. And he got a century. He got a century, a half century in the winter tournaments and FCC tournaments. Yeah, he's really good batsman. And when coming to the dark horses batting, see, yeah, they've got good partnerships. From Rahul and Mohammad. I think Mohammad also Nabi. Nabi also played against us. I think Nabi and Pankaj, they played against us. They built a good partnership. I think that's a strength. That's the strength for dark horses. They built a good partnerships. Um, so I think it's a easy win. Uh, Not an easy win though. They're very close. Rebels were very close. I think because of these 38 extras, they got close. So without these extras, I think except Varun Chindan, you know, everything was a single-digit scores. I think extras here is the highest score
Highest
the
scorer.
Rebels could.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
for sure, definitely. Uh, I think dark horses need to come back on their bowling side. With this many extras, I think
Yet they
they need
won.
to think about them. Yeah,
That's the crazy part.
that's
After
the
giving
crazy part.
30,
Yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah, yeah. But dark horses, I think it's uh, a game that you won. I think it's good. Congratulations on this. Um, yeah, Rebels Cricket Club. Going forward, looking for more wins for you in the coming season.
Okay, I just got a text from Deepu, Punjab Warriors captain, and Punjab Lions captain. And they used to be Punjab Warriors and Punjab Lions now. And apparently they played with 10 players, and that made those 13, 14, 15 runs difference in the bowling. That's what he said.
Oh,
Okay, yeah, that happens. Playing with 10 is normal in DCL. Okay. The the next game of the night is Stallions versus SLCC Guardians. Stallions lost one game, won this game. Your thoughts, Pradip?
Yeah, this was a close game. This was a close game. Guardians lost by 6 runs. I'm trying to look at the scorecard. Here we go. 50. Here's the 50. The second 50, I think, of the weekend, right? One was a 62. Now it's 50. So that's a good start. But outside of that 50, I don't see too many double digits except for Syed. Syed, yeah, he's pretty
Yeah.
consistent usually. So yeah, so there's 62, and then the second highest is extra 17 runs. So yeah, so there's not, think I don't know how he scored 50 with the other guys. Yeah, so his striker is pretty good. 3 6s, that helps. But yeah, outside of those two guys, nobody scored here except for Ahmed. Came close to double digits, but they got good second wicket partnership of 25 runs, third wicket partnership of 45 runs. But it's all Mohammad-AbdulVeeJay scoring runs here, so that's interesting. So it was a one-man show almost. It looks like, with the exception of two partnerships here between Syed and him and Ahmed maybe. Yeah, Ahmed too. Yeah, outside of that, there's not a lot of partnerships. Maybe 5, 10, whatever it is. Chandran Teja taking 3 wickets for 19. Ravi Teja Lagada taking 2 wickets. Sudha Kiran taking 2. Giridhar taking 1. Um, yeah, I mean it was, to me, it's a one-man show really. Mohammad-AbdulVeeJay scoring 50. Even though, what is that? 62, 69, 79, 22 runs scored by the rest. Interesting. All right, SLCC Guardians batting second. They came close.
It's a
Uh,
mirror of the first, Stallions
I
innings.
know.
Somebody scored close to 50
Yeah,
runs and remaining
41 on
all.
this.
Yeah,
Yeah, Rupendra scoring 41,
yeah,
11
because
by
that's the
Sudha. They
difference,
got a
right?
good opening.
50 there,
Yeah,
50 there, and 41 here. 9 rounds difference there. So that's the.
but so this is the thing. They got a great opening stand, 40 runs partnership in 8 overs, right?
Yeah.
And they couldn't close the game, unfortunately. And the third wicket partnership was, let's see, 29 runs. So after the third wicket came down, they pretty much lost 7 wickets for 22 runs, 21 runs, I should say. Highest, second highest, again, extras. So yeah, I mean, it looks like one guy scored a lot of runs on both sides. And in this case, these guys got a couple of good 10 double-digit scores, and then Girdhar scoring 8. But again, outside of that, all zeros. Look at oh my God, last 4 guys scoring ducks. 5 balls, 6 balls, 2 balls, 2 balls. That I think is the game changer. They could have easily won this game. It looks like, based on where they were at in terms of run rate, in terms of wickets. So yeah, so this is a game that I believe Guardians lost. Stallions pulled it away from them. Obviously, they did something right by bowling well. But yeah, it's a game that I think Guardians could have probably taken back and scored some more runs. It could have been a different outcome altogether. For these guys, wow, these guys, everybody getting 2 wickets each. They only used 5. That's awesome. Mohammad Murtaza taking 1, Ali, Saad, Ashar, and Mohammad Umar taking 2 wickets each. So yeah, so everybody contributed. That was a good win for Stallions in the end. Guardians, a tough loss. I think this is a game you should have won, but hopefully it's a learning experience. Stallions, congratulations. This is a win that you guys needed to split the weekend 50-50. Right, Jagan? Is that what you said?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, all in all, a good game for Stallions on this one.
Okay. We already at 10 o'clock. We passed our 1 hour mark. So we have 3 more games. We will try to quickly cover all these and try to finish our show by 10:15. So sorry to all listeners. Okay. The next game of the night is Phantoms versus MI Rangers. Finally, my friend won with a bang. 130. This is what I was expecting from. I mean, I've been expecting from Phantoms the dominance. Okay, they did it finally. Okay, I hope my friend is listening.
Is
Your
it is
thoughts,
it
Amar?
is it Rajesh Koduru you're
Rajesh,
talking about?
yes, yeah.
Yeah. You know, I after this game, I think yes, I think they played next to our game. You know, we are playing with Gujarat Warriors and Phantoms are playing with MI Rangers. You know, in the next ground with us. So after this match, you know, I met Rajesh in a party. He was very happy. He was very happy. Yeah. So yeah. But you know, coming to this game, Tej Makinidi, I think fabulous job. It's a fantastic job, Tej. I think he scored 57. No, he got 4 sixes and 3 fours. I think that's the biggest difference. And I think all the team. I think it's a complete team effort. You see, Krishna Saudula supported him, and Rohit. If you go to the Harsha supported him. I think it's a decent score, and not only decent score. It's 139. It's a very good score. And 19 extras from MI Rangers. And if you look at the bowling also from MI Rangers, like I think eight people, you know, 8 players bowled. Um, MI Rangers, I think they have decent bowling, but I wasn't expecting 8 bowlers to be bowled. You know, maybe they're trying to get the wickets here, stop the wickets, and you know, trying the new bowlers here. But you know, 8 bowlers, I think it's a lot, in my opinion.
True.
Yeah. When it comes to MI Rangers, yeah, there are a couple of partnerships here from Vijay Midday and Mohin Jamal Bhai. So a couple of partnerships, but those partnerships didn't last. It's a tough score to chase. 140 runs is the target. But they lost 77. 77 is, um, you know, they finished, they all bowled for 77. And I think Rajesh, again, your friend, um, Jagan, I think he got 4 wickets. He's got a decent bowling here, 5 overs and 20 dots, and 18 runs he gave, you know, with the 4 wickets. I think he did a pretty good job here. Yeah, congratulations, you know, Phantoms. Well deserved win for you guys, definitely. Yeah.
Okay, the next game of the night is Motor City versus Royal Challengers. It's almost a dogfight there. Very close game, and these are the games that bring Roshan to DCL. What do you say, Pradip?
Yeah, I agree. We thought it would be a good game, right? We thought it would be a
Yeah.
close game last week, so it kind of held up to its hype. Motor City obviously pulled it off in the end. Both guys bowled well, but for Motor City to defend 72, I think that's a commendable effort. Starting off with Motor City, we have three guys in double digits: Bhargav, Karthik, and Sujay. They got a third wicket partnership, second wicket 12. Third wicket was a crucial one. We got a 21-run partnership between Pratik and Bhargav. And it looks like once Pratik got out, the next really meaningful partnership was the last ninth wicket partnership, I think 13 runs. Yeah, so 11 extras. It looks like this was a bowling weekend for these two guys, with Suresh taking 3 wickets, Srihari taking 2, and getting support from the other 3 guys with 1 wicket each. So this was, I don't know, where did they play? Let's see, Borden Park, of course, yeah. Borden Park's low-scoring games anyway, so, but 72, I think, is a pretty good total there. Royal Challengers batting second, they came close. They had 2 guys score double digits, Ashwath and Ishwar. Besides that, 1, 2s, and 3s, and Rajat Kashyap is scoring 8. That's a meaningful one in a low-scoring game. 17 extras. In spite of bowling those 17 extras, they pulled it off, Motor City. That's impressive feat in my view. I think that kind of goes back to the Dark Horses game, 38 extras, and they pulled it off.
Nobody can beat Dark Horses in that. So
I know the extras area, right?
yeah. And win, not just extras.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, Hari taking 3 wickets. We had Dinesh Ravi taking 2, Joy Vincent taking 2, contributions from Bhargav and Sujay. Yeah, this was a good game. Congrats to Motor City for winning a close one, a nail biter, I want to say. Hard luck for Royal Challengers Detroit. Hopefully, they'll come back stronger next game.
Okay, the last game of the night is Gujarat Warriors versus Ratcha Riders. Gujarat Warriors and Punjab Lions. At the beginning of the season, I felt like these are the 2 teams that are going to the finals from the Division 2. That's how I felt, because knowing their strengths, and probably they are proving it right. They are dominating their groups in every department. Your thoughts on this, Amar? Especially, it's your team. They played against your team.
Yes, I played against, I was in the game for this match. Last game with Dark Horses I did not play, but this game I played. Yeah, it's definitely, Gujarat Warriors. They showed their, I think they played really good in this game. If you look at the top order, the Salman, he, even though we wrapped up early, the second ball itself, he gave a catch. And then Sukun Patel and Chintan Patel, the way they played till 13 or 14 overs, I think. They stayed there for, it's a long partnership. They did until like 59, 52 or 53 runs. And then they lost wickets, like, in the last, I think in a 10-run span, 10, 12-run span, they lost 5 wickets. And again, Bhavin and Dawal, they continued, and they, after they lost 5 wickets, we initially thought that, we could have, we would have wrapped up by, by 75 or 80 runs, and, if that's the score, we could have wrapped up, but, that didn't happen. They played really good. So they played really good, and they've got, 106 runs on the board. And this match, our extras was not good for, for the quite a few matches. This match, we gave less extras compared to the previous matches. It's just, we gave 5 extras, I think. But again, Gujarat Warriors, they played really good. We have to appreciate their game. They built the partnership, the opening partnership. And when it comes to our batting, we lost Sai early in the first over itself. We lost him. Sai is our main opening batsman. He can change the game. We lost him, and then it's always it's like nines, fives, not even a double score that we see on the board, except Anwar. He stood there for quite a few overs, like 16 overs, but nobody supported him. Yeah, definitely it's a clear win for Gujarat Warriors. Yeah.
Good. I see Viral Naive, GLCC, who used to play for GLCC playing here. Viral.
Viral,
Okay. Yeah,
Viral from
the left arm bowler.
Gujarat. Okay.
Yeah, the
Oh
left arm bowler. Yeah.
yeah. He
Okay.
played. He bowled decent. See,
Okay.
because we lost wicket.
He's an excellent bowler. And
Yeah.
okay, GLCC, and we asked him to play for us, but somehow
Mm-hmm.
he didn't show any interest. Okay. I think with that we ended all the games. I mean, is there anything you have to add, Amar, with that game?
No, I think it's definitely a good win for Gujarat Warriors. Congratulations for them.
Okay.
And they're on the top. They're on the top of the table.
Yeah. So with that, we have completed all the games. We'll quickly call for predictions and close the show. The first game of the night: Red Devils versus Strikers. What do you say, Pradip?
Yeah, this is going to be a close one. I'll go with Red Devils, but I won't be surprised if Strikers pull it off.
Okay, what do you say, Amar?
Definitely, it's a close one. By the way they played against Hawks, the Strikers, I think it will be an interesting game. But I would go with Red Devils. Red Devils is a promising team. Yeah.
Okay, GLCC versus Canton Hurricanes. With the way Canton Hurricanes are playing, unless something, unless something really, great happens, there's no way they are going to beat GLCC. So I'm not going to ask about that game. Indus Thunders versus Detroit Bulls. This is very, very interesting. Detroit Bulls are defending low totals. That's what makes any DCL team, playoff bound. Okay. Pradip.
Yeah, I'll pick Bulls on this one. Hopefully, Thunders come with their full team. I'm noticing, they have availability issues. So, but either way, I'm going to pick Bulls just because of the momentum they have.
What do you say, Amar?
I think Indus Thunders are. I think they're back with good, decent wins for the last few games. I'll go with the Indus Thunders.
Indus Thunders. Okay. The next one is Punjab Scorpions versus Local Boys. Okay, boy. I'm seeing Punjab Scorpions winning here. Pradip, what do you say?
I'll go with Scorpions, yeah.
Scorpions. Okay. What do you say, Amar?
Definitely Punjab Scorpions. No doubt about it.
Oh boy. Okay. I thought you guys will go against me. Good. Let's see next week what happens. Gujarat Warriors versus Dark Horses. Dark Horses, after winning a game, after giving up 38 extras. Okay. Going against top-notch team in the division, Gujarat Warriors. Though Warriors have advantage here, I'm not counting out Dark Horses. Pradip, what do you say?
Yeah, I'll go with Warriors on this one. Warriors have good depth.
Okay. What do you say, Amar?
It's definitely Gujarat Warriors, but
Warriors.
I would like Dark Horses to come back strong and get this game.
Good. The next one is Phantoms versus Royal Challenge Detroit. After winning, after dominating last week's game, I'm thinking again Phantoms are going to win this game. Pradip, what do you say?
Yeah, this is going to be a close one. Challengers were able to pull off a couple of close ones this weekend, right? So it's going to be a close one, but I'll go with Challengers.
Oh, wow. Awesome. What do you say, Amar?
Yeah, this is an interesting game, Jagan. Phantoms If they show the same game that they played against MI Rangers, in the last game, definitely it is going to be phantoms. But Royal Challengers are consistent except last game. I would go with Royal Challengers Detroit. Yeah.
Royal Challengers. Okay. The next one is Royal Hunkars versus Rebels Cricket Club. Hunkars on high. Pradip.
This is a coin flip. It's going to be close. It's going to be fun. I'll go with Rebels.
Rebels. Amar.
Definitely Royal Hunkars here. They're showing that
Wow.
they're coming back. They're coming back. You see the wins there. They started this season. I think they didn't win any game last season, if I'm not wrong. But this season they started doing it. I think they have more chances this side.
Okay. The next one is SSK versus KECC. I'm not asking Pradip here, but if KECC is not bowling well, they are done. Okay. What is your call, Amar?
This is again another interesting game, but good luck, Pradip bhai. But I would definitely go with SSK.
Thanks, Amar, for your vote of confidence.
Okay. The next one, Titans versus Hawks. I'm thinking Titans. Any objections there?
Yeah, no, I'll go with Titans.
No way. It's going to be Hawks for sure. It's going to be Hawks for sure.
Oh, Hawks for you? Okay.
Wow.
Okay. Oh, that's
Do
interesting.
you know something we don't?
He played for Hawks. He played for Hawks a year before.
That's my team. I know how they play. They.
Got it.
You know what? No, I played for Hawks in 22. 23. No, 22. We were in quarterfinals.
Yeah, you beat us.
You beat us. Yeah.
we beat GLCC in pre-quarters, I guess. Yes.
Yeah, that's my team.
That's
Paddy's team too.
That was. Listen, Amar. I was so upset after that. I left GLCC. I'm just kidding.
It's a very decent. It was. We fought really hard. If you. Naresh Arkat, Naresh Arkat was the captain. Yeah. He got a couple catches on that match. Oh my God!
Yeah. See those are excellent. So I think there are several weeks I talked about those playoff games. You guys beat GLCC. Us, you took tremendous catches. Same. Arkat took several catches, several diving catches. I think one of the diving catch of Abhi. Okay. In the very next match against FCC, catch after catch falling in his hands, he's dropping. Very next match, I was umpiring that game.
We jinxed them.
Yeah. That was a close game too, Jagan. I was there till 59.
Had you guys caught those catches, it's not even close.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Yeah. That was a close game.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. The next game of the night is MCC Miles versus Dynamites. Miles all the way. Any question? Though Dynamites are bringing, some new guys. Last week they fired with the ball, but they didn't click with the bat. So hopefully, if they are joining again, it's going to be very, very interesting game. But okay, I'm giving this game to Miles. Any objection?
No.
Listen, it's going to be a close game. Listen, Jagan.
Mm-hmm.
The game is in Borden, so I don't know who's going to win on this one. It's a coin flip, but I won't be surprised if Dynamites pull this off.
Okay, let's see what happens.
Yeah.
The next game is Pokeries versus United Raptors. Okay, Pokeries, the way they started and the way they are now playing, they are generating a lot of discussion in DCL circles. Pradip, what do you say?
Is this the battle for top spot? No, it's not.
No.
United Raptors are in the 4th place, and Pokeries are in 6th place.
Yeah, this is going to be an interesting game. I just have to based on the momentum of Raptors, I'm going to go with Raptors on this one.
Raptors. Okay. Amar.
Yeah, Raptors for sure. No doubt about it.
Okay.
I think Raptors. Yeah.
Interesting. Pokeries. Okay. Next one is Legends versus Stars. Oh, well, it's going to be very, very interesting game.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Pradip.
I'll go with Legends because they have been winning and they've gotten the winning formula down. Stars have struggled the last couple of games. They lack confidence. I'll go with Legends.
Amar.
Yeah. If I don't know if Ravi Teja Reddy is playing in Stars for this match or not. I spoke with him this afternoon. Looks like he's not available for this weekend. If he's not, definitely
Fantastic.
I'll go with.
You gave out a secret.
Hari Parankush,
I,
I'm listening.
I don't know. I'm not quite sure. He said he may go or he may not go. But if he's there, definitely it's going to be a Stars game. If not, it's going to be a Legends for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it
So
might
who
also
are you
be
picking?
a red herring.
Regardless, who are you picking?
I'm picking Stars.
Stars. Okay. Okay. The next game is Spartans versus Agni. Agni is what I'm thinking. Any objections?
No.
I'll go with Spartans.
Oh wow, awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. The next game is Stingers versus Vikings. Pradip.
This one's Vikings.
Amar.
That's an interesting selection, Pradip.
Yeah.
Stingers.
Stingers. Okay. The next one is Stallions versus Thunderbolts. Thunderbolts all the way. Any objections?
Nope.
Yep. Thunderbolts for sure.
Thunderbolts. Punjab Lions versus Motor City. Punjab Lions. Any objections there? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The next few games are rained out games from previous weeks. Canton Hurricanes versus Dynamites. I'm seeing Dynamites win this weekend for sure. What do you guys say?
Yeah, Dynamites. I'm picking Dynamites twice now, so we'll see.
Okay. Amar?
Canton Hurricanes, I hope they'll come back against Dynamites. I'll go with the Canton Hurricanes.
Wow, awesome. That's interesting. Okay. The last game of the night. Punjab Lions versus Spartans. Punjab Lions all the way.
Lions.
Any objections?
Lions. Nope.
Okay. With that, we have completed all the predictions for the next week, and we will close the show with the last words. Okay. Ready? Thank you. Your last word.
Yes. Thanks, Jagan. Thanks, Amar. It was fun being on the show with you. Thanks to all the listeners. It's going to be a hot weekend, I think. So stay hydrated, be safe, drink lots of water, fluid, not beer. Enjoy the weekend. Thanks, Jagan, for having me on the show.
Okay. Thanks, Amar, for joining the show. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll close the show with your last words.
Thanks again, Jagan and Pradip, for inviting me for the show. Really enjoyed the show, and I hope everybody stay safe out there. Heat weather on this heat weather for the weekend. Drink a lot of water and enjoy the games. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Pradip. Thank you, Amar, and thank you all our listeners. We went 24 minutes over, but we had too many games this week to cover. Almost 12. Thanks a lot. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.